What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to talk about my skincare journey and my Tretnoin journey as well. And we're just going to put it all out there of when it all started, what I'm using currently to treat it, and also a few tips and tricks on how to use these products. So if you are interested in seeing what worked for me or what is currently working for me, because I'm not even nearly done yet with my journey. Honestly, this is really just the beginning. So if you're still interested in trying to see what I do, then just keep on watching. Okay, so yes, you do see my phone in my hand. I took notes of questions that, most frequent asked questions that I have been asked since I posted the picture of my skin and how it is today. I took some notes down just to try to cover all my bases and to try to just get everything answered for you guys so there'll be little to no confusion. So first question being, when did my acne start? So my acne pretty much started when I was a preteen. It wasn't anything that came and went. It literally stuck with me. It's still with me. There was pretty much nothing that would fix it for me. I tried everything. I tried over-the-counter products, face masks, scrubs, you name it, I tried it. For the longest, I was using Noxzema. That kind of had it at a balance. I won't say under control because my acne was still there. There was no such thing as my acne leaving. So yeah, I've been practically dealing with acne my whole entire life. But I'll really say it really got bad during my preteen years all up until now. I'll be 26 this December. So it's been happening for a long time. When did I start treatment? So I started treatment pretty much June 15th. I went to a dermatologist finally. I don't know what really took me so long to go ahead and do it. I hate that I took so long to do that. I should have been did it, but anyway, I started June 15th, and the first doctor I seen, he unfortunately was a specialist when it came down to skin cancer. And I did not know that until after my appointment with him, after he prescribed me my Tretnoin cream. And then I noticed that I was getting these bleach spots in my face. I'm not really sure if you guys can actually see it right now, but it has cleared up a whole lot from where it was. And yeah, so basically I made an appointment to see him again. So I contacted the nurse, and we just came up to the conclusion that I needed to get a second opinion. So I asked, could I get a second opinion from a doctor that was in the same clinic? She said yes, and I went ahead and scheduled with another doctor there, which is currently my doctor now, and I love him. If you are in the Arkansas area, Little Rock and surrounding areas, hit me up on my social medias. I won't be putting it in the video. I won't be leaving it in the comments, but you can gladly hit me up on my social medias, and I'll be glad to let you know who he is. So I went to go see him, and he got right to it. He's great. He's very thorough. And come to find out, the previous doctor that I had seen in that office had misdiagnosed me. So my current diagnosis is seborrheic. I hope I'm saying it right. Seborrheic dermatitis. And basically, seborrheic dermatitis is basically a yeast that sits on top of the skin. It's not contagious. It's not infectious. It just sits on top of the skin, and you have to use something to treat it. Will it go away 100%? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. And also, let me just state this in the video, you guys. I am not a licensed professional, a medical professional, any of that nature. I'm none of that. I am just a person who's just sharing with you my journey and the things that actually worked for me. Well, is working for me. That's it. That's all. Please consult a doctor or a licensed physician before you try any of these things, okay? Just have to put that disclaimer out there because I am not responsible, okay? Okay, so what is seborrheic dermatitis? Seborrheic dermatitis is basically when a certain yeast is sitting on top of your skin. He told me that most of us are born with it, of course. It's called also cradle cap. It's a yeast that sits on top of our skin, and we have to use some type of treatment to slow the spread of it and just slow the yeast down, or hopefully get rid of it sooner or later. And so what happened was, when I was prescribed my Tretnoin, my first doctor did not tell me anything about this. He misdiagnosed me, so it's no reason he would have told me this. But my current dermatologist told me that when you mix Tretnoin, with seborrheic dermatitis without first treating the yeast, it will bleach the skin. So yes, I ended up with bleach spots. Thank God that I actually looked into it, because I was looking at my face and I'm like, oh no, baby, what is this? What is that? Like, it's bleach spots sitting on top of my face. Like, I'm coming to get help, not actually create a whole nother problem. So my doctor got me right, y'all. I am now 1 month in, going on my second month. On the 15th of July, I will be officially in my 2 months of using Tretnoin. But I am now a month in with using the other product that he has told me to use. And I'm excited to share that with you guys, because who would have ever thought that this product would have actually worked? And some of us who suffers from dandruff, we possibly have this, or we have something that is just like this sitting in our own home, just waiting. Okay, so the first thing that was prescribed to me was this Tretnoin cream. It comes in a tube like this. The strength that I was prescribed is 0.025%. It is a cream. It does come in a gel as well, but I was prescribed the cream. That's it. It is for topical use only, and I was prescribed to use this every night. At first I was prescribed to use it every other night, or every 2 days at night. But this is a very low dosage. I do have sensitive skin, but it's not that sensitive to the point where I could not tolerate this. Honestly, I feel like I can really go up a strength, because I'm not really seeing any side effects that most people see. But anyway, yeah, so I was prescribed this cream. And also, I was told to use, it's dirty, but anyway, Selsun Blue. I know, right? So I was told to use the Selsun Blue, but it has to be an active ingredient of selenium sulfide 1%. It'll be right here, clear as day, to say active ingredient and selenium sulfide. So basically, I was prescribed this. Well, I wasn't prescribed this, but I was told to use this. I was told to use it twice a week for 5 minutes a day. And I was told to use this face and body. This has worked wonders for me, you guys. I'm telling you, I would have never thought that it would, but it do. But I use it every single day. So that's how you know it's not that potent or anything. To me, at least. I use it every single day. Once a day, though. So in the morning time, this is what I use. It literally makes my skin appear so much brighter. You can see the Tretnoin and this is actually working together in a good way. My skin has appeared a lot brighter. My acne was so bad, and my hyperpigmentation, melasma was so bad to the point where I looked so dark and sick. To me, I looked sick. But this has worked wonders alongside with my Tretnoin. I would like to go up a strength. The next strength would be 0.05%, I think. Yeah, that's the next strength. But these two together works amazing. My skin has completely did a 180. Not a 360, but a 180. because we ain't trying to go back around, okay? But I don't have a morning and night routine. It's all the same. I'm just gonna also say that when it comes down to your skincare routine, less is more. The simpler, the better. And we have to think about it. You know, back in the day, we wasn't using all of this stuff. Like, as time went on, as time changed, we started watching YouTube tutorials and stuff like that. And now that we're trying all of this stuff, but some of us don't need all of that. You know what I mean? I'm guilty of it. I've tried it all, and really, in all honesty, I should have just took my butt to the dermatologist. Just to keep it real with you. So, morning and night, I use this twice a day. It is the oil-free acne wash daily scrub. I use this twice a day. So morning and night. Also, I'm gonna include this tip too. I learned this from Jackie Ina, one of my favorites on YouTube. She said to also use, well, not use, but you're supposed to massage your cleansers and everything like that. You're supposed to massage that in for 1 minute. So what she said to do was to sing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song in your head. I think once or twice, however long. I don't do it, but it makes a perfect sense. You figure it out. But yeah, so I use this twice a day, massage it in for 1 minute. I honestly just watch the clock. I have a clock right up there if you guys can see it. And then, honestly, before I do that, I use this. So I use my Selsun Blue first, and then I go in with my scrub. So with my Selsun Blue, what I do is I literally just pour, I put my hand in the water, get my hands wet, and then I just pour a little bit, not a lot, you guys, just pour a little bit to lather your hands up really, really good and just work it in. But I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to include a demo of all of my products. I purposely did not use my Selsun Blue today just for y'all, just so I can show y'all. But yeah, so I'll let this sit for 5 whole minutes. So I basically set my timer on my phone and I let it sit for 5 minutes. After that, I use my Tretnoin cream. You literally only need to use a pea-size amount. I'm telling you, that's all you need. My best tip with using this, stay away from your under eye area. Try not to. It's hard because I still do it, but I'm trying to keep y'all from going through what I'm going through. But it's hard, so you're just gonna have to deal with the consequences. I mean, it's hard because it don't get everywhere, but it spreads, if that makes sense. So stay away from your eye area, this area. I personally put it in my eyebrows for the simple fact that I get bumps everywhere. So I used to get acne right up in here. And so it's hard not to put it in here because this is another area that you should avoid. So keep it from here in your corners of your nose and keep it from around your mouth. Like, yeah, it's cool to put down here, and it's kind of hard to put it up here without touching your mouth. It's going to happen. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. Just expect a lot of maybe mild irritation and skin flaking. That's the most that I have ever experienced from it. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. But I'm gonna show you how I use all of this stuff. Okay, so next thing what I do, I use, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do not moisturize after every use because I simply have really, 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 really oily skin. So with that being said, I don't moisturize, and I'm perfectly fine. You have to just do what goes for you. Also, the first doctor that I seen, the one who specialized in skin cancer, you'll be surprised. He told me not to moisturize. Right, even estheticians are out here telling us that we need to moisturize even if we have oily skin. Not telling you not to, I'm just telling you what I do. So basically, I would not recommend using this every day. For the simple fact that this is very, very, very expensive and I'm almost out. This is $60 a jar. I've had this for 6 months because honestly, I only use this for my makeup. For the simple fact that this is a moisturizer and a primer, baby. If you don't know about the Bobbi Brown, if you do not know about the Bobbi Brown, the vitamin enriched face base, you don't know what you're missing. I'm just gonna put it out there. You don't know what you're missing. But I would definitely invest in this for makeup purposes. Do I use this to moisturize? When I do, yes, because I am out of my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. But definitely, you guys need, I'm gonna link it down in the description box below, and you guys go check that out. I love that stuff. If you've used Dr. Jart, because that's what I started out using in the beginning. If you have ever used Dr. Jart, you will love the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It does come in regular, and it comes in for extra dry skin. It's perfect, you guys. I love it. I have to go and get some more tomorrow. But yeah, I love this stuff. So basically, I am going to moisturize today because I accidentally got some of my Tretnoin around my mouth area. And certain areas of my face, I can feel dry patches. And I usually don't go through the dry patch stage. So, but when I do moisturize with this or my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And so, with that being said, also, if my skin is super irritated or anything of that nature, I do go in with my Badescu skincare spray. It's with the aloe, herbs, and rosewater. It looks like this. Yeah, I'll leave all of this stuff down and below in the description box. But this is only when my skin feels irritated, which is rare. But if it do, this soothes it for me. After that, what I do is Black people, women of color, people of color, it doesn't even matter. People of color. Everyone. We need to use sunscreen. I don't think, we don't, especially people of color, we don't take that serious. And I know I didn't take it serious. We have to start taking our skincare serious, especially when it comes down to sunscreen. So when you're on this Tretnoin, you have to use sunscreen. If you don't, you know, it's going to ruin everything. And with not using sunscreen, it can potentially set you up for skin cancer. So you definitely need to use it. But especially when you're using Tretnoin, you have to use it. They literally beat that in my head when I went to my dermatologist. You have to use SPF 50 or above. So basically what I use is this Neutrogena Clear Face Oil-Free Sunscreen 55. It looks like this. I picked it up at my local Walmart. You can find the Hydro Boost at Walmart as well. I like this stuff. It's water resistant and it won't cause breakouts. I was also told to start all over with my makeup if I had to, which means get rid of anything that contains oil. So that is just a heads up, you guys. You might have to start all over and with your whole journey. When it comes down to makeup, you might have to start all over. But I don't regret anything. I haven't had to change out anything though. I haven't had to change out anything good. But yeah, invest in sunscreen, you guys. I just can't say it enough. Get you some sunscreen. We people of color need it. Please. SPF 50 or above, especially when you are using Tretnoin. Okay? So now I'm just going to show you guys, just demo how I wash my face and apply my creams for morning and night, and how I use my Selsun Blue and everything in that nature. I have took a shower and everything like that. So I'm just going to show you my face routine. So let's jump right on in it. you.